This is your weekly rundown of the final shape, week 17 starting on September 24th. With us only 2 weeks away from the end of the episode, don't forget to collect all of your episode's Echoes Pass items, any past Season of the Wish rewards from Bungie.net, plus your reward track items and engrams from the tower vendors before the end of the episode. Failsafe in the helm should stay untouched, meaning you can save your engrams and carry on your progression in the next episode. You can also hoard some bounties that are still available, to get a leg up on XP and artifact progression for the next episode. And speaking of the next installment, episode Revenant arrives on October 8th, but before that we still have a vast amount of activities and events you can do until then. We have the Destiny 10th anniversary in-game celebration event, where each class can grab a free new armor set directly inspired by early concept art of Destiny 1, called Veteran Legend, plus a new emblem called Decennium. Also, by completing several quest steps, Guardians can earn a new title and seal called Legend. The new exotic mission Encore is still available in the Helm for a weekly Pinnacle, with 2 difficulty options, Normal and Expert. Completing the mission will award you with a new craftable exotic void command frame auto rifle Choir of 1, and finding all the hidden chests and secrets throughout will award you with the 3 crafting trait options. Also available for Mac 2 we have the 3 new Battleground activities, Delve, Conduit and Core, with Enigma Protocol and Breach Executable in the Helm from Act 1. The Expert Battlegrounds will start this week's rotation with Conduit. In the Pale Heart, the exotic mission Dual Destiny is available for teams of 2 Guardians, where you can farm the mission to earn as many new prismatic exotic class items as you like. The final Straight's cooperative focus campaign mission this week will be Descent. The 12th Guardian match-made Excision mission is also available next to the raid for a weekly Pinnacle, with the Grandmaster version granting you the Ergo Sum Catalyst and an Ascendant Shard. The featured Onslaught map this week will be Vostok, with the Seajook Ogre kicking off the boss rotation. For our Legacy rotation, the Dreaming City this week is at a weak curse level, which means Petrovenge can be found in the Strand and has a Broken Courier mission for the next week. The Bloodwell features Scorned Enemies and the Plagues, Sicarus and Ferricus. The Ascendant Chant will be the Chimera Garrison over in the Chamber of Starlight Lost sector. On the Moon, the weekly story mission is Beyond. The Trove Guardian is located in Archer's Line, while the Wandering Nightmare is the Nightmare of Zortal in Sorrow's Harbour. Nightmare hunts Tanix, Isolation, Zydron, Servitude, and Ghoul, Rage. The Altars of Sorrow will start this week's rotation with the Nightmare of Tanix and the Apostate Sniper. On Europa this week, Corridis the Dark Priestess will be the Empire Hunt, Eventide Ruins will be the Eclipse Zone, and the Exo Challenge will be Survival. Days of Eternity Expert difficulty rounds are Cabal, Taken, and Crota. The Scatterhorn armor set and the Lightkin armor set will be available in Days of Eternity with Weapon Set 3. Chroma Rush, Ignition Code, Grid Skipper, Farewell, Sonja's Tale, Shattered Cipher, Main Ingredient, Long Shadow, Last Dance, Toil and Trouble, Wishbringer, and Last Perdition. The Witch Queen weekly story mission is The Cunning, Altar of Reflection's Choice, and Altar of Reflection's Insight. The Wellspring activity will start the week on Defense, with the Arc Grenade Launcher Tarnation and Vazul Solar Scorn Chieftain as the boss. The Lightfall weekly mission is Breakneck, the Partition mission will be Backdoor, and the Vex incursion will be Zephyr Concourse. The Master Salvation Judge raid challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Verity, called Varied Geometry. The Carota's End raid challenge this week should be the 2nd encounter, Cross the Bridge, called Precarious Balance. The Root of Nightmares raid challenge this week is the 3rd encounter, Macrocosm, called Cosmic Equilibrium. The Kingsfall raid challenge this week is the 1st encounter, Totems, called The Grass is Always Greener. The Vow of the Disciple challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Rogue, called Looping Catalyst. The Vault of Glass challenge this week is the 2nd encounter, Oracles, called The Only Oracle for You. The Deepstone Crypt challenge this week is the 2nd encounter, Atrax 1, called Copies of Copies. And the Garden of Salvation challenge this week is the 2nd encounter, Spy Defense, called A Link to the Chain. Your Pinnacle raid will be the Last Wish over on the Dreaming City, with all challenges available for each encounter, with the exotic fusion rifle 1000 Voices being farmable from the final boss. The Pinnacle dungeon will be the Pit of Heresy on the Moon, and the exotic mission rotator will be Operation Seraph Shield, with the Revision 0 exotic pulse rifle being the main reward. The Season of the Ceres weapon set, and Icarus weapon set, with the Warmind's Avatar armor set. The exotic missions, the Whisper and Zero Hour will also be available in the Legends tab. We have now had all 116 challenges over the first 15 weeks of the episode. So, as a reminder, if you complete 110 out of the 116, you can get a large pile of Bright Dust to spend at the Eververse store in-game. Lost Sectors, Tuesday Concealed Void on Europa, Wednesday the Conflux on Nessus, Thursday Thrillerdrome on Neptune, Friday Hydroponics Delta on Neptune, Saturday Veil's Labyrinth on the Cosmodrome, Sunday Exodus Guard 2A on the Cosmodrome, and Monday the Broken Deep in the Pale Heart. Our 17th featured Nightfall will see us face off against Kargan the Technocrat in the Insight Terminus on Nessus, with the Warden's Law hand cannon being the featured adept weapon. Control will be in the 6v6 playlist, Momentum Control should be in the Party Relentless playlist, Showdown in the 3v3 playlist, with Trials of Osiris returning at the weekend. There should also be bonus Trials ranks available all weekend long. Plus, don't forget to keep an eye on Zer this Friday at Reset to see if he's offering another chance to grab a random rolled exotic class item for 41 strange coins. And that's it for the 17th week of the final shape. Thank you for watching. Allons-y.